Hi, everybody. This is Jasmine with Ethereal Pathways. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm going to do another channeled collective message to see what you need to know for your highest and greatest good at this time on your healing and ascension journey. I'm going to just get started here. I've already cleansed the space with some Palo Santo and some prayers, but I'm going to get started with some pre-channeled messages and/or words of confirmation. Take only what resonates for you and leave what does not resonate for you for someone else, because I will channel some signs of confirmation and/or messages for some people and some for others, okay? So use your intuition with all these messages. And it doesn't matter however long I post this. If you were pulled to this message, it is for you, because I always put that intention that those who need to find these messages will find them in divine timing, okay? So I'm going to take a moment here to tap into the energy and see what comes through. Thank you, Spirit. What signs of confirmation and/or messages does the collective need to have at this time? I'm hearing flow of energy. Some of you may be feeling like I've been picking up on this a lot, this restlessness, but a lot of this is like excess energy. You're all being activated. There's light codes activating your DNA. Your psychic abilities are coming online. They're starting to be activated. And that could be a lot of, not like a shock, but a little system overload, so to speak, in the energy flow in your body. And yeah, throat chakra, look at that. So yeah, I get this, I swear, every day. Somebody's wanting to speak their truth to somebody, okay? But what I'm getting at is with this flow of energy, a lot of you are being activated through these light codes. Your DNA is being activated. As you're ascending, your psychic abilities are coming online, like I said, and there's going to be excess energy flow. There's going to be, yes, excess energy, I'm hearing, in your system, in your body, which could cause nervousness, shakes, anxiety, things like that, okay? So go ground outside, okay? That's what I'm being told to tell you. Put your bare feet in the grass or on the ground outside and close your eyes and breathe. 4 seconds in, hold it for 4 seconds, and out slowly through your mouth, 4 seconds. And do this as long as it takes, however many breaths it takes, until you get in a little bit more calm state. Because this is what's needed right now. This is going to help ground this excess energy that's coming into your body now. Thank you, Spirit. Any other signs of confirmation for the collective that they know that this is their message? Melody. I'm hearing the name Melody. Raymond, Alex, Simon, Rachel, Samantha. What's his name? Spirit. Is it Nordine? I'm trying to hear this name correctly. Okay. Smith and Dukes, and I'm hearing Reach for the Stars, and I'm hearing that song, I'm Wishing on a Star. Who sings that? Rose Royce. The name Rose. I just got goosebumps, you guys. Wow. Rose. Maybe significant. That came out, what, yesterday? And that came out, did that come out in 77? So I don't know, 77. Yep, 77. Maybe significant. I keep getting 77 in a lot of these reads, okay? I don't know. 77. And then that's something with the rose. Again, it could be that Sisterhood of the Rose with Mary Magdalene. You Spirit. Any other signs of confirmation? Other signs of confirmation for the collective that they know that this is their reading. I'm hearing this name. I don't know how to spell this, so I'm going to spell it the best way I know how. So if it's not spelled correct and this is your name, go ahead and take it, okay? So I'm going to pronounce it. Suni. I don't know how to spell that, so please forgive me if I misspell it. I'm going to spell it the best way I know how. Suni. Please forgive me if I didn't spell that correctly. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Any other signs of confirmation for the collective that they know that this is their read? If your name does not show up in this message, it doesn't mean that this message is not for you. I'm going to be pulling cards here of confirmation, additional cards of confirmation out of these white decks, and there could be some more things come out there, and/or the messages that come out there and here could also be for you. Okay, I just heard rose quartz. Some of you may be guided to work with rose quartz at this time. Heart chakra. No coincidence I'm wearing green. Green is also heart chakra, but so is pink. Pink is also for heart chakra, green and pink. So some of you may be guided to work with rose quartz at this time. Again, always use your intuition with these messages. If you've been wondering or being pulled towards pink stones, that's probably why. Okay, maybe follow your intuition and see where that goes and make a decision to get it if you haven't yet. But this is just signs of confirmation. What I do here is I'm just going to say this real quick. What I do here is I channel these signs of confirmation for people that are probably newly awakening on their spiritual path. You're starting to see probably number synchronicities, repeating numbers, strange coincidences that are just weird back-to-back things happening that, it's probably more than a coincidence. Serendipity, things like that happening where you run into certain people and of all places, small world kind of thing. You're going to be noticing things like that a lot more on your ascension journey as you awaken more and more. And these are really just signs of confirmation for you to help guide you on your path to eventually learning how to follow your own intuition and your intuition nudges from spirit, where you're being guided to do certain things or say certain things or remove yourself from certain people and situations. This is to assist you on that path, not to solely rely on me 100% of your life. You know what I mean? So this is really what I do here is I'm a guide, and I help guide people to follow their own intuition eventually to where they don't need readers and people like us, okay? And help lead you and guide you into, whatever your intuition's already been guiding you into a certain way. Maybe you have certain fears, or you've been asking spirit, what is my life purpose here? I feel like I'm supposed to be doing something different. I don't resonate with working here anymore. What am I supposed to be doing now? I just feel off. That's the kind of stuff that I'm going to be help guiding you through, and then help guiding you to follow your own intuition through these things. So that's what this is for. That's why I do this. Any other signs of confirmation, spirit, that this is their message? I'm hearing 1111, 111, 144. Grid workers, that's been coming out very heavy. I am a grid worker myself, and I feel like a lot of you might be guided to watch my videos for a reason. I'm helping to activate you into your grid work. Okay. I'm a spiritual activator of sorts. So I'm like a guide and an activator. So I feel like I'm attracting a lot of grid workers, people that tend to typically love being out in nature. Just love nature. Okay. You may be maybe really into like animal rescues and loving animals. You maybe have a lot of pets, or you love having animals or rescuing them, rehabilitating, protecting the environment, things like that. Okay. That's the type of people that typically will gravitate towards grid workers. That's what they gravitate towards. And they love hiking, anything out in nature, boating, jet skiing, whatever, okay? Anything outside. They thrive when they're outside. 22, 333, 444. You may be seeing these number synchronicities. 79, 117, or 711 in the invert. Maybe you're seeing mirror numbers, or you're seeing 1212, 1010. Oops, forgot the one. 234, 99, 100. That keeps coming out. A lot of these numbers keep coming out because a lot of you are the same people tuning into these videos, right? Okay. And some of these may be birth years as well. Just take it however it resonates for you. If it does. Anything else, Spirit? I'm here. Richard again, okay? I just heard spontaneous. So I don't know if somebody's wanting to take spontaneous action towards someone or something. We're going to see what else comes out in these cards a little bit. Really, something about the storm. What is the spirit? Stormbound. So somebody maybe heading into a storm, or what is the spirit? Somebody's heading right into the eye of the storm or into a storm. And that could be figurative in their life. Like maybe they're about to undertake a huge shift in their life, of ending a relationship or a job or a situation of some sort. And maybe some of you are in the eye of a storm right now, like a hurricane in your life. I'm getting signs of confirmation goosebumps. So yes, this is what is being said here. So maybe some of you are in the eye of a storm where there was a lot of turbulence, the last few weeks. And now it's like a calmness. The eye of the storm doesn't last very long. It depends on the size of the storm. But the eye of the storm is where it's the most calmness. You see sunshine, everything's looking brighter. But then the end of that eye comes, and as it's moving, and you will hit the other side of the wall. And so I'm getting signs of confirmation goosebumps. Okay, thank you, Spirit. So I feel like a lot of us are going through this right now, where we're heading into a storm. We're in the eye of a storm. Maybe some of you are right now, or you're about to be. And then you're going to be passing through that eye, and then there's going to be a little bit more turbulence, afterwards, maybe for 2 or 3 weeks or something. Okay. So Bray, that's funny. Spirit just brought back that I channeled through Brace for Impact, or Brace brace yourselves, something like that I channeled through the other day. Getting signs of confirmation goosebumps. So yeah, that's what this is talking about. So brace for impact or more turbulence on the way out. And then it will be calm after that passes. And there's going to be like destruction and things wiped out of your life, people removed. You may remove yourself from certain situations that are bringing you turbulence, okay? We're just going to see what else comes out in these cards, okay? And again, this is not something to fear, okay? Because what happens after a storm? The sun comes back out eventually. It's a beautiful day. There's renewal and hope, okay? So weeping may endure for a night, but joy comes in the morning. The signs of confirmation and hope, the spirit for the collective, that they know that this is their message. I'm seeing a Native American in full dress wear. I don't know if you have Native American ancestors. War dance. I just heard war dance. Wow. That may be significant for some of you right now, that you're going through a metaphorical war in your life, like a war dance, or you're about to. And maybe you're bracing for that. Wow. Very heavy on the Native American right now on this. And I'm also seeing a rain dance for cleansing and renewal and new beginnings. Mark, Stephanie. I'm hearing something about receive. Be ready to receive. Okay. Okay. And that's blessings. And blessings can be anything. They could be, income, relationships, healing, new platonic soulmates coming in your life to support you, love from others, gifts from others. It could be anything. Here in rainbow, maybe significant for some of you as a sign of synchronicity. I'm getting rabbit energy again. That's that swift adaptability to changes, and then taking meaningful, I don't know, like think before you act kind of thing, but be ready to that pounce, that swift adaptability to changing tides and changing winds, things that's coming. I'm hearing that horse energy again. That's that freedom, unbridled power, the freedom, setting yourself free from people, places, and things that no longer resonate with you as being for your highest good. And or horse may be significant for some of you. You may love horses, or you're Sagittarius, okay? Or look at this, Archer. And of course, it's the year of the fire horse right now. It's an action year for taking action and changes to come. Fire sign, you may be a fire sign. Some of you, anyway. Again, take it only for resonates. You may have fire sign prominently in your chart as well. Sun, moon, ascendant, rising, or Venus. Okay, only take that if it resonates. I am getting Taurus energy again. Cancer. Okay, I'm guided to go. Let's go over here to the deck. Let me put this on real quick. Good brain. Okay, spirit. Let's see. Well, first, I'm guided to get. Let's see. I have 3 different decks here. Spirit. Which one is which? Okay. We're going to start with the chakra. Yeah, I just have a few. Yeah, these are chakra ones. Okay. I have a few. I think I'm missing one in this deck. Okay. It might be mixed into another deck and it might come out. Spirit, do you have a chakra that you want the viewers to work on at this time? Work on clearing a blocked sacral chakra that could cause low libido, emotional numbness, creative blocks, guilt and shame, lower body pain like back pain, and UTI issues. And you can also have issues with your kidneys, your bladder, things like that as well. Also, your reproductive, you could have reproductive issues. Like I don't know if you've got, something going on in your reproductive system there, because it does talk about libido, but it's also those organs. So maybe there's a hormonal imbalance as well for some of you. Again, only take what resonates. So a lot of you are probably feeling creative blocks and or, some of these symptoms. This is a sacral chakra blockage. You can work with like carnelian. I'm going to pull from the stone deck and see what is a stone. Yeah. What's going to come out for you guys as a stone that will assist you as well. And it may not just be for this. It may be for other blockages. Look at that. Black obsidian, grounding, big time. That confirms what I was getting. It's going to look something like that. Okay. So you may be guided to get black obsidian to assist you right now with that grounding, and stone of truth, protection and shielding against negativity, grounding scattered energy, facilitate deep emotional healing through shadow work. A lot of you are doing shadow work. Look, these two flipped over too. Labradorite, that looks like this. It has a flash, like a bluish and like a brown, and it's got flash in it. And saphrodite. This is what saphrodite is. It's a very small black stone. Okay. It's highly energetic. So labradorite is a stone of transformation, third eye chakra, intuition, guide you through major life changes, blocks negative energy. Again, another protection stone, and builds inner strength. Okay. Labradorite as well is for intuition. Saphrodite. Wish granting, crown, and third eye chakras guides users towards discovering and walking their true life path, clears blockages, yin energy. Clears blockages. So yeah, maybe got into work with these stones to help clear some blockages in these in that sacral and or these other third eye chakra, crown chakra. All right. Is there any other stone, Spirit? Okay, guided it. Go on. Okay. Let's move on. Okay, so this is my main confirmation and or message deck. So I'm gonna shuffle. Oh, a reunion is coming. Oh, okay, can't make that up. I'm gonna pull it out. I didn't even try that, just fell right out. Somebody wanted you to know that. Look, high level soulmate could be coming in for some of you guys. From your soul family aligns perfectly with your life path, deep comfort, mutually supportive, effortless companionship. Look, have discernment, pay close attention to actions. Are words and actions in alignment? Are they doing what they said that they would do? Somebody wants you back. You visit me in my dreams and look, somebody's dreaming of you. I was going to shuffle, but I'm just getting these messages to pull out. It's a 2 of Cups, evenly reciprocal relationship coming in. Facial hair may be significant. Put yourself first, self-love, no matter who's coming in. Could be somebody old or new, but it could be both. Receiving messages and songs from this person and or your guides about this, I feel like. You're being watched, observed, someone watching you from afar. Blonde hair may be significant to you or this other person again. Use your intuition. Rainbows came out of sign of confirmation. Okay. Someone feels that you are a good nurturing parent, and someone feels that you are, and or you feel that someone else is. A lot of you are in your Queen of Wands energy. Okay. Courage, high confidence, vibrant passion. Again, that's that fire sign energy. Magnetic charisma, fierce independence, fire, Leo, creative expression. Somebody could have been stonewalling in the past. Okay. Shift your perspective. Maybe you're being guided to shift your perspective about something or this person coming in. If they're coming in from the past, maybe, give them a chance to hear them out. If you have free will choice to do this. Okay. But maybe give them a chance to hear them out. If they come towards you, give them a chance to hear them out. They want to come back and apologize and explain themselves. Again, you have free will whether you want to do that. Your ancestors are watching and or guiding you at this time. So if you've been feeling this, that's your confirmation that they are with you. They're trying to assist you on this new beginning. Archangel Sandalphon, prayer music, grounding. Again, grounding to clear your aura. Again, heavy grounding. That confirms what I channeled through. Inspires creativity and humanitarian efforts. Protector of unborn children. Speaks through repeating numbers and colors of the natural world. Green. Block third eye chakra. That's where that other chakra card went. I was wondering. So again, that's confirms this third eye right here, the labradorite and the saphrodite. That will assist with that. Okay, block third eye chakra. So some of you may be seeing hummingbirds as a sign of synchronicity, fantasizing about sensual things. Someone's definitely, you could be feeling this. Okay, whoever's here, you could be feeling this sensual energy coming from this other person that's connected to you. I can't make it up. I'm getting the courage. I'm getting up the courage to approach you or reach out to communicate with you. You could already be feeling this. Again, this is to confirm your intuition. You've already been picking up on this. Archangel Uriel be working with you at this time. Divine illumination, showing truths to you and or this other person in your energy at this time. Giving them wisdom and truth and enlightenment. And some of you could have the gift of prophecy. Maybe what you say actually comes to pass. Okay, because you pick up on it. Curly hair may be significant for some of you. You or this other person in your energy. Somebody is definitely, you and or somebody else in your energy is definitely reassessing their priorities in the life at this time. This is current energy I'm picking up on. Illusions are clouding your judgment. Seek clarity. Again, that's that third eye chakra. Guarded. Somebody's been very guarded. You and or this other person's been very guarded. Could be after an ending. I'm picking up on Queen of Swords energy. Again, look at this. Throat chakra. Somebody's wanting to come forward and speak their truth. I am a medium. I do pick up on this stuff, especially when I channel these messages. I'm feeling solar plexus tightness as well. That's that self-confidence, self-worth. They're gaining the courage again to come speak their truth. Won't stop. Keep moving forward. If you're a feminine, don't stop whatever you're doing. If you're feel like some of you are in creative mode, okay, Empress mode. And a lot of you are creating something, you're forging forward, I'm hearing, and you're creating something for yourself, for your future. And or your and a legacy, like for your children as well, like maybe some kind of nest egg or like an empire or something. I feel like somebody's creating something and you're forging forward. You're being guided to anyway, okay? If it is meant to be, it will return to you. Trust in the divine. So that's what you're being told. If, if somebody's meant to come back in your life, they'll come back. Okay, I have a yes or no card here, answer card. Excuse me. So if you want to take a moment right now, and you can pause this if you want right here. Take a moment to ask a question. Man, this throat chakra, big time. You want to take a moment at this time to think about a question you want to ask, okay? And you can pause it if you want. Okay, so I'm going to put the card down now, okay? The answer to your question is no. All right. All right, somebody hid their true feelings for you. They wore a mask. They hid their true feelings for you. This could be confirming this is supposed to be confirming your intuition, what it's been telling you, what you were already picking up on about this person. Archangel Raphael, physical and emotional healing, is working with you at this time to assist in this physical and or emotional healing in your life and this other person, whoever's in your energy. Some of you may be seeing feathers as a sign of confirmation. Look at that. Cardinals came out right behind it. Another bird. Spiritual sign of divine connection, celestial communication, and encouragement from your spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Cardinals, signs from departed loved ones. Again, your ancestors are watching and or guiding you at this time. They may be sending you cardinals as a sign of that they're with you. They're helping to guide you and maybe another person together and guide you into your life purpose, okay? See, we are guiding you. So, yeah. Ascended masters, what did I say? The rose lineage. Mary Magdalene, that's an ascended master. Are guiding you, are assisting you at this time into this life purpose and ascending and or coming into inner union if you're a twin flame. All right. And or outer union could happen. Okay. Again, this is going to be different paths for different people, but I'm picking up on current energy right now. You could be in or ending a karmic relationship with somebody. This could be any relationship in your life. Okay. It could be business. It could be work. It could be a friend. It could be a romantic partner. Okay, take it how it resonates. You could be, I feel like a lot of you are coming into endings right now. That's what I've been getting in my readings. It's an intense and often turbulent relationship that resolves unfinished business usually and unresolved karma from either this life or past life. Heal past wounds. It's assist each other in healing past wounds. Again, it's free will choice whether you and this other person do the work on themselves to actually heal. But it's meant to trigger those wounds so you know what to heal. And so you can get an opportunity to work on that if you want to try to be better, for this person or somebody else, okay? They typically are not long-term, okay? There's usually recurring patterns and there's like a loop that you go through with karmic people. And typically they don't stay together, okay? It's just for a specific time in your life. And sometimes it's hard to let go of karmic relationships, especially if there's a trauma bond there. And I speak from experience. I just went through that. Okay. Forgiveness is needed in a situation. It could be with this karmic. It could be with passed on loved ones. It could be that or both or multiple people. Okay. Please use your intuition with this. It could be this person wanting to come back and apologize. Somebody's at a crossroads right now. You and or this other person are at a crosswords. Somebody likes doing crosswords, I guess. I'll write that down because there's no coincidence when certain things like that come out. Okay, no coincidence. You and or somebody is at a crossroads right now, about to make a decision, either to come towards you to speak a truth, and or you are about to make a decision to end something and or move towards something else. Take it however it resonates. Okay. Yeah, I'm running out of space here. Look at that. 3. Some of you may be seeing 333. I did channel that. Sign of confirmation. Again, 1010, sign of confirmation. I did channel that. And I did pre-shuffle this deck several times, you guys, before the recording. You are on the brink of significant life changes. Embrace personal growth, trust your intuition, move forward confidently with your goals. Could have been emotional manipulation that you and or somebody else was doing to you, or again, take it however it resonates. Could have been emotional manipulation in a karmic relationship. I'm getting someone in your energy from past or present was wearing a mask. Sign of confirmation, what I just said a minute ago. Confirmation. They were wearing a mask. They were masking feelings and or they were hiding something. Gray eyes may be significant for you or someone else. Again, take what resonates. Dolphins may be significant to you and or this other person. Okay, 99. I did channel that sign of confirmation. I channeled that 99 and 100. Look, the sign of confirmation of that other card that came out. Okay, not wanting to see the truth about someone or something or yourself in some way. Okay. I know this is hard to see this and maybe hear this, but we're all being shown this. I'm included. Okay. I've been seeing some truths about myself lately and after this ending that just occurred. And maybe I didn't want to see the truth about this person, that maybe they were maybe a little bit more malicious than I thought they were. So some of you may be going through that right now about a relationship in your life that maybe either just ended or you're about to end. I feel like a lot of you, it's about to end. You're trying to make a decision to end something for some of you. Again, this could be a recent ending because I'm getting a mix, okay, of it different timing here. Some of you may recently have had an ending with somebody, and some of you are about to make an ending. It was split, and it was split like that the last couple days in my messages too. I was picking up on. So you may not be wanting to see the truth about someone and or something or yourself in some way. Okay. So again, use your intuition, ask the divine, your angels to show you and your guides to show you someone is crying and or they made you cry recently. Someone is crying right now and or they made you cry. What did I say? Fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Sign of confirmation, what I channeled. That's what I was picking up on. Action, drive, again, that action. Leaders, passion, courage. War, look, war. Wow. War dance. I channeled war dance, sign of confirmation. What? Look at this. Okay, nature spirits. I was saying grid workers. A lot of you are nature lovers. You connect with elementals and the fae folk, okay? Someone is keeping secrets or has hidden information from you. Sign of confirmation, wearing that mask. Nature spirits, I'll put that down here. Atlantis or Lemuria, again, that dolphins. No coincidence that dolphins came out because that's usually tied to Atlantis or Lemuria. If you're pulled to dolphins, you love dolphins, someone is in deep regret at this time for something again, could be you and or this other person in your energy. Maybe there was an ending or about to be an ending. Someone is in deep regret for something they did. Then this could be a past life soulmate connection. Starseed life purpose, soul purpose in this life, the healer and empath. A lot of you are healers and empaths. Typically tied to Pleiadian origins, focuses on emotional and physical recovery for others. So that could be part of your life purpose, is to assist in people's healing of their physical and or emotional recovery from trauma. Okay, I'm getting like group therapy again. This came out the other day, group therapy. Some of you are guided to assist others with trauma because you've been through a lot of trauma and you've overcome a lot of trauma yourself in your own life. And maybe you're guided to assist others with, maybe group therapy or something and help and guide them through working through their trauma and talking about it. However you're guided, again, could be your intuition. Use your intuition with these. Uses gentle energy, compassion, and intuitive modalities. That could be like counseling. That could be like any number of things, okay? If it's physical, it could be Reiki. It could be crystals, whatever, okay? A lot of you, look at this warrior energy again, the war dance. Again, the Native American ancestors. I'm picking up so heavily. Some of you are starseeds and you are could be resonating as the warrior of light and balancer is your purpose in this lifetime. Focuses on deep-seated internal conflicts and integrating the shadow with the light aspects of yourself and within the collective. Navigates intense karmic paths to bring emotional or spiritual equilibrium. Committed to commonly tied to Orion origins. Okay. Introspection is needed at this time. A lot of you are in hermit mode and you're introspecting after either right before an ending that you're about to make or right after an ending that just happened recently. A lot of you are in your Queen of Pentacles energy. Okay. You're very practical, but you're trying to be more practical. You're trying to be more abundant. You're working on your finances and growing your finances. Again, I picked up on that earlier. Building a legacy for your children. Some of you are parents. I got that. Okay. Domestic warmth, grounded nurturing. Okay. Devil. Maybe this is a side of you that you're guided to look at that maybe you're not seeing. I'm getting a lot of stubbornness with this card and also holding on to things that no longer are good for you with this card. And that could be mindsets. Okay. It could be people, places, things. It could be any number of things. It's going to be different things for different people. But I'm getting this really heavy, and this could be a codependency thing too. Maybe you're too dependent on somebody for your finances, or you're too dependent on somebody for your emotional entrapment. I've been getting that the last few days. Unhealthy patterns and control issues. Again, it's not letting go of what is not good for us. You're like a sense of control. You don't want to let go of somebody or something because maybe you feel like you're out of fear, not gonna be good enough, or you're not gonna attract better, or you're not, you know what I mean? You're gonna lose a huge amount of finances and you may not be able to support yourself, whatever it is. There's this going on, and maybe you're being guided to look at this, okay? I know I've been going through this myself, but these are just messages coming out for the divine. Again, crown chakra. So one of these stones that I pulled out, was it the saphrodite, assists with crown chakra. So some of you are getting crown chakra activations right now. That's your spiritual connection, enlightenment, universal consciousness, sense of oneness, violet or pure white, inner peace, sense of purpose. Again, you're being guided into your purpose. I'm surprised that Archangel Michael hasn't come out, because he does assist with life purpose and protection. I'm getting really heavy Archangel Michael, okay? There could be entity attachments in you and or this other person that maybe you're being guided to look at with this double energy. That's what that's tied to. Okay, emotional entrapment could be due to entity attachments in you and or this other person that you're not aware of. It's energetic presences that attach to a person's aura or energy field, and they can be generational. If you've been looking into your generational patterns with your family, maybe you're not seeing something there additional, because I wasn't shown, and I've been mentioning this on recent videos, with this recent ending of this karmic relationship with this person that I still am deeply in love with. I wasn't shown that there was a lot of double energy between both of it. We were holding on, didn't want to let go of each other, despite just being an imbalances there, and there were blockages there that we both needed to work on, some wounds that we were triggering each other's abandonment and rejection wounds. We didn't mean to, we weren't trying to. It wasn't purposeful, but sometimes there's a bit of selfishness that will pop out, and you'll see it, and then you feel bad that you did something. And there could be entity attachments manipulating your behavior. You have free will, but at least there could be that influence there, manipulating your thought process and your actions in some way. I'm getting that the angel and the devil on one shoulder and one on the other. That's what I'm getting here. So you could be having that happen, and maybe you're self-sabotaging people and things. You're self-sabotaging yourself in some way in a relationship, or a recent ending of a relationship, in some way. And maybe guided to look at that, because these entities are only, and this could be earthbound spirits too. It's not just demons or whatever some people call them. It could be earthbound spirits that are just lower vibrational. They didn't cross over in the light due to some unresolved issues within themselves. And they can attach to people if there's an opening in your aura from unresolved trauma or wounds. And they can influence your thoughts and your actions. They can't make you do it, but sometimes they can if you give them that power by delving into the negative feelings and not letting go of resentment and pain, and forgiving people is a big thing for a lot of people. You got to learn to forgive in order for them to, they won't have anything to attach to if you have forgiven or released a lot of this pain and are working through your traumas and your wounds. They won't have a reason to say, because your energy will be higher. Okay. And you can ask them to leave, but unless you resolve the issues that actually let them attach in your aura, they can come back. So you gotta heal the house, okay, so to speak. Patch up the holes in the house so that there's a solid foundation where they can't come back in. Okay? Some of you are divine oracles for the collective, and you're just being shown this. Starseed life purpose. A lot of you could be a catalyst. You could some of you watching this message could resonate as all core types of a starseed. You embody all four types as a catalyst, starseed. Starseed life purpose in this lifetime as the system architect and builder focuses on structuring new societal, technological, or educational frameworks, uses advanced logic, sacred geometry, and future-focused blueprints commonly tied to Arcturian or Syrian origins. Someone feels like giving up. Hidden fears are an obstacle. You or this other person. Okay, take it however it resonates. Abandonment wounds, can't make it up. I did say that. There's abandonment wounds at play here. Deep emotional trauma from early experiences of neglect, rejection, loss, or abuse. What did I say? Queen of Swords energy. Sign of confirmation, what I channeled. A lot of you feminine energies here watching this are in your Queen of Swords. You got your guard up. Again, you're guarded because of wounding that happened either with a recent ending in your life or some kind of deceit. And maybe you're trying to decide whether you're going to leave a situation or a relationship, and or stay and try to compromise and work it out and speak your truth to somebody, because somebody needs to speak their truth. I was getting that. Trauma bond, can't make it up. I did say that. I was picking up on that. Strong emotional attachment that forms between a victim and their abuser. Again, that emotional manipulation came out. Driven by cycles of abuse and intermittent positive reinforcement. Someone you don't know yet or hasn't come into your life yet is in your energy currently. So this could be a new soulmate, high-level soulmate coming in. That could be wanting to come into your life for one or more reasons. It could be romantic. It could be business. Take it however your intuition's been guiding you. You may have already been picking up on some kind of new energy, and you can't put your finger on it. Consider choosing your peace and self-love in a situation. Your guides, your angels, the divine is asking you to consider choosing your peace and self-love in a situation. And somebody is ready. You and or somebody else could be ready to take action towards something or someone. Look at this. Somebody wants to talk. Can we talk? This could be this new person wanting to come in and talk, or this could be an old person. It could be both. There could be a lot of finding conflict in a karmic relationship that either ended recently or is about to end. Archangel Jophiel could be working with you at this time, beauty and wisdom. Maybe some of you are in the creative arts. I'm getting art and or beauticians or stylists or something. Divine truth could also be assisting you with looking at the divine truth. Release and fully grieve past on loved ones so you can heal and move forward in your life. You're being asked to do this to assist yourself. Okay. Somebody maybe look at this. Didn't I say two? Yeah, I got 22, but you might be seeing 222 as well. Sign of synchronicity. Okay. Alignment, harmony, and trust. And that could be that did Two of Cups come out? Yeah, I believe it did. So that could be also signaling this new person coming in to love you right. Okay. It's going to be a more healed person. Trust in divine time. You let go of control. Again, that control energy. You're being guided to let go of the control. People, places, and things. Let go. Let it go. Let it go. And let it flow. Let go and let it flow. Well, go with the flow. Meaningful partnership approaching or strengthening. Approaching or strengthening. So that's somebody new, I feel like, coming in. And or somebody old. It could be coming in trying to make peace and maybe rebuild with you. Okay. Take it however you've been feeling. Okay. Justice. There's been justice dealt. I feel like this is karmic justice, but this also could be somebody getting a divorce or initiating a divorce or about to, and or initiating some sort of justice towards somebody. Could be a karmic, okay? That was set to teach them a lesson. You intuitively knew some hidden truth about someone. You were picking up something on somebody, okay? You intuitively were picking up a brand new, look, sign of confirmation again. A brand new person is in your energy and an old one, okay? I'm picking up on both for some of you. A brand new romantic prospect is already in your energy. Someone you haven't met before or is new to you. Again, sign of confirmation. You got new coming in. See, someone you don't know yet or hasn't come in your life yet is in your energy currently. A brand new romantic prospect. So this could be romantic for some of you, okay? Healing, you're working on healing from a broken heart right now, a recent breakup or divorce. You and or someone in your energy, okay? The person that is your destined divine lover is already in your life or you already know them. For some of you, okay? Business connection just came out right behind it. So some of you, it's going to be romantic. I feel like some of you, it could be romantic and business and or just business. It's going to be different things for different people here. Earth angel, you may resonate as being an earth angel. Again, that healer and empath came out. Light workers or star seeds bring peace, healing, and guidance. And that divine oracle came out. Some of you are divine oracles. You're meant to be on a stage to share your information and assist the collective in their healing and essential. Look at this, sensual and passion. Again, because that came out before. That came out one of the cards before. Fantasizing about sensual things. Someone is definitely fantasizing about some sensual stuff. In your energy, you or somebody else in your energy. Could be this new person coming in. It could be an old person. You have the most beautiful heart. Somebody believes you have the most beautiful heart or is telling you. This could be a passed on loved one telling you that too. Empress, sign of confirmation. I picked up on the Empress energy earlier. You're in your creation mode. Bald head may be significant for some of you out there. Okay? Take it only if it resonates. Builder mode again. A lot of you are builders. You're building something new for yourself or wanting to. Creating stability, starting creative projects. Emperor. A lot of you are in your Emperor energy. You can be a female and be an Empress and Emperor energy. You got to embody that in order to attract a real Emperor in your life. Okay, you got to embody both. Look, a lot of you are coming into inner balance. A lot of you are attracting this in your life, this Emperor and or Empress. But you have to embody both. Even if you're a masculine, you have to embody both. Your nurturing side, your receiving side. Okay, some of you are parents and maybe masculine gender, and you may be parents and you're guided to, balance that nurturing side of you, to nurture your kids, to get them out of a toxic situation from, a female, and or just take it however it resonates. And you're stepping into your Emperor energy to make that decision and move forward, take action to do that, to get that stability back for you and your children if you're a parent. Okay. But you have to like I said, embody both. You have to get them in balance in order to attract that same level of partner in your life, which is already in your energy. Take it however it resonates, whether it's an empress or an emperor for you. Because some of you are masculines watching, some of you are feminines, okay? But you're being, look, Aries energy again. Some of you could be Aries. You could be attracting Aries in your life. Order, stability, authority, structure, fatherly protection again. Leadership and discipline to establish firm foundations. Control issues, learn to let go of control. Someone was currently hiding other women, men that they are talking to from you. This could be you or someone in your energy. I feel like this is for a lot of you watching. That's your sign of confirmation. If you've been picking up on that, they were hiding it. They were talking to others. They could have been talking to exes, and they could have been talking to new. Okay. Sacral chakra. Again, look at that. That blocked sacral chakra. Some of you are working on healing this right now. You're working on moving through this blockage right here. And you could use these stones to assist you as well through this. But taking actions and moving past your fears is what's also going to help remove the blockages. Okay. Taking those steps to start creating something. Okay. This is a very specific card for some of you. Use your intuition with these cards. Okay. Somebody taking you right now or took you for granted. And I feel like it's a karmic relationship. Third eye chakra again came out. It's another sign of confirmation. All right. So if you are in your feelings, crying or sad over a relationship, there are/were things this person hid from you that spirit will show you eventually that they were doing behind your back that will help you move on in your life. This is a very specific message. Okay. You're being told this at this time. I was guided to create this very specific message card. Again, if you are in your feelings crying sad over a relationship, there are or were things this person hid from you that spirit will show you eventually that they were doing behind your back that will help you move on in your life if you're having trouble letting go. Maybe you've already had an ending and or you're having trouble letting go of them and you're still crying over them. They could be considered tall height, 5'10" or taller. And you and or this other person, again, take it how it resonates. And another person could be short in this situation, 5'6" or below. And some could, again, this is like all types. So I'm picking up on different people. Medium height, 5'7" to 5'9". Curvy body type for somebody. Again, take it how it resonates. King of Pentacles energy is in your, okay, King of Pentacles is in your energy. Wealth, financial security, business acumen, discipline, reliability. Someone coming in, I feel like this is someone coming in that's reliable, they're steady. Again, Taurus energy. I picked up on Taurus. You could be embodying this if you're a feminine. You could be embodying this energy and you could be attracting this in your life too. And a new person coming in. Okay. Again, it could be romantic and or it could be business or both. Look, somebody held back love and emotions from somebody else. You and this or this other person held back love and emotions from somebody else. I think that, again, it's that sacral chakra and heart chakra. Well, I was picking up on heart chakra, but third eye, I feel like spirit was telling this person not to do this, and they did it anyway. They did something that was reckless and created an ending. Solar plexus, again, I was picking up on the solar plexus tightness. Somebody's trying to gain the courage to come towards you and speak. They want to talk. Grid worker, sign of confirmation. You are almost there. You're being told you're almost there. Whatever you're trying to do or make an ending or have somebody come in, you're being told you're almost there. Okay, I'm going to just pull a couple confirmation cards and then I'm going to end this. Not confirmation cards, I mean oracle cards, excuse me. So there's a lot of cards came out. There's a longer message than I wanted it to be, sorry. But hey, I'll just go with the flow, right? So, oops. Well, come on, I'm trying to make sure I get them shuffled decently, okay? All right, spirit, messages out of this deck for the viewers. Something, okay? Gift from fate. Look at that, the moon and water. Some of you, again, a water sign, but some of you could like being near the water or fishing. Gift from fate, and you maybe like the color blue, but look, that's like third eye chakra, and there's a little light blue in there for throat chakra. And now look at white, that's moon, deception, things are there hidden. Maybe you're not seeing about something within yourself or others. Fate sometimes surprises us. It may be an opportunity or a person. Cherish these gifts and treat them with gratitude. They will make your life better. Thank you, Spirit. Oh, okay. Stag energy, maybe significant. That's been coming out lately. Encouragement. You are going to level up. It might not feel good initially. Again, it's that turbulence I was picking up on. But it will prepare you to handle the greater things in life for your highest good. That is the why you've been looking for. Push through it. There's a reward waiting at the finish line. Some of you may feel like you love wolves or you have a wolf spirit, like a lone wolf spirit. Gentleness is not weakness, but a powerful force. Treat the world with gentleness and the world will be gentle in return. It is like a spring breeze that warms and comforts. Effectively, look at this beautiful aura around this of enlightenment. Some of you may have black hair, short black hair, or maybe you did if you're bald, maybe you did in the past. Doing things effectively. Find the right way to do it. Give it your all, and you will see results. Every effective action is a step towards success. Thank you, Spirit. I'm going to wrap it up here. Thank you so much for joining me. Please like, comment, subscribe. It does assist the channel in having these messages show up for more people to assist them. And please let me know if this resonated for you and or helped you and gave you some clarity. Thank you so much. And I wish you all a very wonderful and blessed day or evening whenever you're watching this. And I leave you in love and light. Take care.